Welcome to Whiskey Wonder. It's me. You know who I am if you've been watching my videos. By the way, thank you for all like 30 something people that are subscribed to this channel and the 13 to 15 people that actually watch the videos. I appreciate you. Also, thanks to the 135 Instagram followers that I have on the Whiskey Wonder Instagram page. I'm about 15 to 16 followers away from starting a giveaway. Real quick, the last review I did, it cut off at the end because I ran out of memory on my phone, and that's how I record these videos. And I ran out of memory and I was too drunk to fucking give a fuck. So I was gonna talk about the giveaway, so I'll do that right now. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a giveaway. Maybe even in a later post or a later video or both, I will give you the details. But what I'm going to do is the prize for the giveaway, whatever it might be, whatever the contest might be, is going to be an authentic Whiskey Wonder whiskey glass and a bottle of scotch or bourbon that costs under $40. I was gonna do all the little airplane bottles, but I was like, so I decided to do just a full 750 milliliter bottle of bourbon or scotch. And I'll let you either choose what you want me to get for you, or I'll choose what one of my favorites is, or something I've never tried before. I don't know. It's up to me. That's how this shit goes. Anyway, so I guess we can register this as a special review because I've been doing those for a while now. I know that everything that I usually review is under $40, but for some odd reason, my dumbass has gotten hooked on the higher priced bottles, which there's one more bottle that's high priced that I want to try, and I'll do that soon or later. My wife's sitting over here. She didn't want to be in the video. Lame. But I'm going to try to review 2 pours in less than 20 minutes because my last video ran long. Before I get started on those, the cigar that I'm smoking tonight comes out of Debonair. See that? It's my first time having this. This is what is the fucking... It's not a Maduro. It's a Habano wrapper, a Habano cigar out of Debonair. I think they are affiliated with Drew Estate Cigars. If you've been watching my videos, and you know that I am a true fan of Drew Estate Cigars and the John Drew brand liquor. So, here we go. So I've been hearing about this bourbon for the past couple of years, right? And the first time I saw it, I didn't like the price of it. So I passed it by. And then a year or so went by and I started reading about it. I started seeing it on my Instagram feeds. I started doing research on it. And I told you guys last time, I went to a beer, bourbon, and barbecue festival here in Atlanta. And Buffalo Trace was there, just fucking pouring drams of just all their shit. One of the things that I was fortunate enough to get to before they stopped pouring it was this bottle, okay? I've seen this bottle. I've adored this bottle. It's a gorgeous bottle. The color is pretty. It was... So, because my wife is pretty fucking dope, my birthday was last week. And my birthday was... When was my birthday? Not last week. Last week. My birthday was last week. And she went to my local liquor store and bought me a bottle of Glenlivet 15. Which is delicious, by the way. I'll do a review on that soon. But she also asked him about this bottle that I've been wanting to research, or that I've been researching. And they said, well, we should be getting some in soon. She said, well, you guys have to save a bottle for him. And fortunately, because of her cuteness and my charming, boyish good looks, they're like, you know what, you're absolutely right. Let's save a bottle of this shit for that dude. And they did. The bottle that I'm talking about is this. Oh shit! This is a bottle of Blanton's. You guys, Blanton's bourbon. Blanton's bourbon. I'm trying to make sure that I've got a firm grip on that shit. If you can see, my fingernails are like turning white because I'm squeezing the fuck out of this bottle. Because if I drop it, well, I deserve to get my ass kicked. All right, so let's check this out. First of all, let's talk about this fucking bottle, okay? The bottle, it's in a shape. I don't know the name of the shape. It's a long, like 13-letter name of the shape. But when I look at it, it looks like a fucking grenade. Maybe a grenade from, I don't know, World War II. I don't know. But not only that, look at the top. You see that motherfucking jockey right there? That is a jockey. This bottle is made, or this bourbon is made in Kentucky, so it only seems right that they put a horse and jockey because that's where the, what's it called? The horse thingy. They run in circles. Say it. What is it? The thing, the Kentucky Derby. Oh, the Kentucky Derby is in Kentucky, and so you know. But even cooler than that is the fact that on each cork or each top of Blanton's, there are 8 of these. There are 8 of these different designs, and each one is in the position based on certain positions during a race. Even cooler than that. I'm gonna see if I can get in there. See this little, nope, it's not gonna let me fuck. Oh, there it is. See right there, see that letter? That's a T. Each one of these tops, each different one, there's 8 of them, comes with a letter attached to it. This is the letter T. It all spells out to Blanton's, minus the like little fucking apostrophe. But it all spells Blanton's. I thought that was fucking dope. Now, let me read the label because, I mean, after I read the label, I don't even have to do a fucking review. This bourbon whiskey dumped on February the 27th, 2018, from barrel 1657, stored in Warehouse H. From what I understand, Warehouse H is where all the good shit is. On Rick number 21, individually selected, filtered, and bottled by hand at 93 proof, which means 46.5% alcohol by volume. And this registered, every bottle is fucking registered. This registered bottle number is 159. Today is March 16th. Today is the 16th or the 17th. It's the 17th, it's St. Patrick's Day. Today is the 17th, which means this particular bottle is 20 days. It's been out of the fucking barrel for what? 20 days? If it was on the 27th, 20 days, and this is single barrel. This is Blanton's, the original single barrel bourbon whiskey. That's what it says right fucking there. All right, so guess where this is distilled at? And you guys are gonna start to see a little bit of a pattern here with who's actually running the fucking bourbon world besides Jim Beam. This is distilled, if you guessed Buffalo Trace, you were absolutely right. So I've made it my life mission, one of my life missions, to go to Buffalo Trace one day and actually tour the distillery, because damn it, man, they are coming out with some bangers. All right, so I just poured me a little bit. I'm gonna let you look at it. Oh, look at that color. That's a pretty color, all right. You see that? You see that? It's gorgeous, right? It's a pretty color. It's like most bourbons, it's the same color as most bourbons. I always try to see if there's a difference. It's the same. So we're looking at, what did I say, 93 proof? All right, so we got Blanton's. Let's check that. Let's see. So we're looking at 93 proof. On the nose is 93 proof. You've got your citrus, which I'm thinking probably comes from, the barrels, of course. There's some heat on that motherfucker. There's some heat on it. There's some heat on it. I think Blanton's carries like a 15% mash bill. There's a 15% rye mash bill in that, and which is pretty high. Unlike Weller's, which, you know, Weller's is a wheat, but this is, you've got your rye, which gives you that that sweetness that comes out in it. All right, so I'm gonna fuck the nose. Smells like bourbon. It's delicious. The citrus is there. I guess it's a citrus. I'm not sure if it's a fruit. There's a fruit in there. A tree fruit. I don't know which one. There's a lot of fucking tree fruits. For 93 proof, it is very subtle. It's very subtle. It's drinkable. I mean, if I was to take Stag Junior, which is at no, that's a bad example. If I was to take Jim Beam Distiller's Cut, which is 100 proof, and put it against his Blanton's at 93 proof, Blanton's is gonna blow it away. But as good as it is, as hard as it is to find, and that's the issue that I have with Blanton's, as hard as it is to find, this particular bottle cost me about 65 bucks. You add tax, you're looking at roughly $70 to $72. 750 milliliter. Here's my issue with Blanton's. Okay, check this out. It tastes great. Don't get me wrong. My wife loves it, and she doesn't even like bourbon or scotch. She's more of a craft beer, vodka, tequila person. She doesn't do the brown drink too much. I'm working on it, trust me. But she likes the Blanton's. She likes the Blanton's a lot, I think. And she actually drank some scotch with me tonight. But here's the problem that I have with Blanton's. The price tag. I think that I paid $70 for a really dope topper on a bottle. I'm not saying Blanton's isn't good. Blanton's is fucking delicious. Is it $70 delicious? I would have been happy to get this bottle for 50 bucks. I guess anybody that has had Blanton's or wanted to try Blanton's would be happy with a $50 bottle. All I'm saying is it's delicious, but at $70, I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe more, maybe, I don't know. I really think that I paid for a really cool bottle and a really cool top. I still give the bitch 5 stars though. But the contradiction to that is, do I give it 5 stars because it was hard for me to find and then I found it and then it was reserved for me and then I went in and pulled my wallet out and gave them my card and said, here, take my money, give me that bottle? Or do I give it 5 stars because it has a genuine fucking taste to it? For the price, I think that, Four Roses single barrel is just as good. Eagle Rare is just as good. Hell, the Jim Beam Distiller's Cut, non-chill filtered, is just as good. Buffalo Trace is just as good. What else is out there that I've liked? Fucking Elijah Craig Private Barrel or whatever is just as good. I'm not knocking Blanton's. I think that it's affiliated with the name, and the age on a regular bottle of Blanton's is like 9 to 10 years. I've had and reviewed some really good bourbons for less than $40, and some of them are right up there with Blanton's. I'm not saying it would be. Look, if you want to get a good friend or family member that you truly adore, that's your motherfucking homie, a gift for birthday or anniversary or Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner, you want to give them a gift, cool. Get them some Blanton's. They won't be mad at you. But if you want to get it just to have it sit in your pantry or your liquor cabinet because it's hard to find, or you want to be the admiration of your friends and whatever, you can do that too. But for $70, I can think of 2 bottles that I could get that taste just as good. That's just my opinion. This is my review channel. If you don't like it, I won't lose any sleep over it. So, Blanton's. I love the bottle. I will probably not spend $70 on a bottle like this again because there are way too many Scotch bottles that I would I'd rather drink. I mean, it's just my opinion, you guys. Don't be mad. I know there's some hardcore Blanton fans, but I think for $70, I could have gotten 2 bottles of something good, maybe even 3 if I really, really tried. Here's the thing though, also, you're talking about Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace has some of the best fucking bourbon coming out of that distillery. I can't think of any other distillery that's running the fucking game right now than Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace has everything from the fucking, what is it, Ancient Age, which is like $12 or $13, to Blanton's, which is $70, and probably something else out there that's fucking high-end priced and tastes pretty okay. I mean, but Buffalo Trace is running the gamut right now, and I can respect it. However, as I said, I don't know, $70. At $70, my expectation level is like above my fucking, where is it? Above my disassembled fire smoke alarm. Like way up for $70. I'm not thoroughly impressed, but the shit is delicious. It's like when you go somewhere and they're serving your favorite dessert, so you try it and it's damn fucking good and you spent $12 on it, knowing damn well that there's a $4 box at the grocery store that you can make at home that tastes the exact same. It's a good analogy. Cake, bourbon. What you think? You ain't even listening. Whiskey Wonder. Don't forget about the giveaway. I'm gonna do a separate video when I review another bottle that costs way too much. And look, I'm at 19 minutes and 3 seconds. I'm gonna end this bitch right